Hi. In this session, I'm going to explain about the process that is involved in, or the procedures and the steps that has to be taken for applying for a temporary disability card. This session is sponsored by wikiprocedure.com, and all the information that I am explaining in this session can also be obtained from the following link that is displayed here. I'm just going to take you to that link to show you how the information are displayed. This page has some information in terms of contacts and where you can apply and everything, but the session which you are currently in has more information related for applying for a temporary disability card. So going back to the session, these are the list of items that we're going to cover in this session. So the need for the disability card. So why is that someone require a disability card? So you would be normally having a disability certificate. This disability card is kind of a replacement of a disability certificate. It's not a replacement in the sense the disability certificate is kind of slightly bigger to carry around, but rather if this disability card is something similar to the your credit card or your debit card, which also has a magnetic strip and a chip in it, and all your information related to your type of disability, your name, address, contact information, all the information will be embedded in this card. This card is also used for your physical and financial tracking of your physical and financial progress. And also this card has been implemented in futuristic thinking that if you want to apply for a service in future, you do not have to carry your disability certificate around with you. If you can just take this card with you and provide it to the organization or the government offices where actually you're requesting for a service, they should be easily able to gather the information from this card related to you and provide the service. For applying for this card, you should be having a temporary disability certificate, which is mandatory, and the documents that are required for applying for a temporary disability card is copy of your disability certificate, two personal pictures of yours, which is a passport size pictures would be good, copy of identity of the person with disability, which could be your Aadhaar card, ration card, or your passport should be good. If you have your driving license, that should be good too, but if you don't have your driving license, any of the previously said documents should be good enough. And copy of the residence certificate or proof of residence can be the same as your Aadhaar, ration card, your passport, or your driving license if you have one. So here listed down is the a list of ways that you can apply for temporary disability card. You could apply in person or you could apply online. If you want to apply in person, you have to contact your local government district hospital. This is normally the same place where you are actually approached for applying for a disability certificate. But if you are in a new place where you don't know where the local government district hospital is, I would recommend you to contact your nearest doctor or your pharmacies nearby, or medical shops. They should be able to help you out to find out the local government district hospitals. But then if you're not able to find information from any of these sources, you could also search in the internet to find out about your nearest or local government district hospitals, and make sure you have all the required documents that is listed in the previous slides, because you don't have to go go a couple of times to the hospitals to apply for it. And also I would recommend you to call them before you reach there, because if they require more documents or information, I think it's good that you make sure that you carry it with you, because it saves you a hassle of going around. So just try to contact them before you reach there. It is like it saves you time. So the other way of applying for it is applying online. Following is the URL that you can use for applying online. I'm just going to take you to the URL to show you how to apply. So if you access that URL which I have displayed in the slide, you would be taken to this screen. In this screen, you can apply for your you can use your enrollment number if you have applied for a disability certificate, your date of birth, and the code that is displayed here in this box, and press login, which should let you to log in, where you should be able to apply for a disability card. And also another thing is, which I missed to explain, is the disability card is also called the UDID card. So UDID card is a unique disability identity card. So it is the same thing as the disability card, but it is given in a different term here. So please don't be confused with UDID card and a disability card. They both are the same. So going back to the screen where actually you can apply. So once you log into the screen, log in into this website, you would be presented with a button which actually has UDID card in it. The text UDID card in it. So you click on this button and you would be able to apply for the UDID card, or it is also called the disability card. If you are not registered with the website, please follow this procedure where you can actually register to this website, register through to this into this website. But I tried getting into it, and it just asked me to apply for a disability certificate. But once you have a disability certificate and all the credentials with you that is required here, I think it's easy for you to log into the website and apply for the disability card. So going back to the slides, so the fees for applying for a temporary disability card is free. You don't have to pay anything, and the validity of the temporary disability card is for 5 years. The office locations and contacts is like, as I said previously, it is your local district hospital, and I did also mention that the sources that you can approach to obtain the information about the local government district hospitals, and this service is provided by Department of Empowerment of Person with Disabilities, and this is the contact information of them, and also listed down in this URL, which I'm going to take you there, is a lot more contact information of these ministries and people related to these ministries. But what I would recommend is, rather than contacting these people straight away whose contact information is listed down in these websites, I would recommend you to actually contact your local district hospital first, where they should be able to provide you with information. And if you are not getting enough service that is required from your local district hospitals, then it's a good idea that you could approach one of these people or contacts, and they should be able to help you out. And I'm sorry, my website is the website is kind of trying to take a bit of time to load up, so we would come back to this again. So the next slide is about other information. It's a URL again, which I'm going to take you here. So this is a 68-page document which actually explains about how a person can apply for a disability certificate or a disability card. So you have to have a disability certificate to apply for a disability card, and this document lists out everything in detail about who can apply and how a person is being validated as disabled, what is the eligibilities, and what is the percentage of disability a person should have to make the to give a person as a disabled person. or to give a person a disability certificate and things like that. It is a very elaborate document. If you have a bit of time, you could read through it. But then again, for applying just for a disability card, you do not have to read through all this document. You just can contact your local government district hospital. They should be able to guide you out. But again, this document provides you enough information. If you want to go through it, you're very welcome to go through this document and obtain all the information that is required. And again, I'm just going to take you to the screen, which takes a bit of time to load. um, so here's the list of contacts that I spoke about, but you could approach these people only in extreme scenarios, where you do not have any help from your local government district hospitals. You could contact them. They should be help you out. They should be able to help you out. So thanks for listening, and I hope I have given enough information that is required for applying. Thanks for listening this session. Thanks.